Hey there, fellow adventurers. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got a spine-tingling story that will send shivers down your spine and keep you on the edge of your seats. It's a real-life wilderness thriller you won't believe. So, grab your popcorn and hit that subscribe button because this story is going to leave you breathless. A few years ago, my buddy and I embarked on a daring hunting expedition deep in the heart of the Norwegian wilderness. Our adventure was filled with excitement, but what happened on our last night out there, folks, was beyond our wildest imagination. Picture this middle of nowhere, miles away from civilization, exclusive hunting rights, and no cell service for kilometers around. We were living off the grid, camped next to a serene lake. It was just us, the wilderness, and the thrill of the hunt. Or so we thought. As the sun dipped below the horizon, darkness descended upon us, and we were all alone. That's when it happened. A shot rang out from across the lake. But wait, there shouldn't have been anyone else out there. Who could it be? We brushed it off, thinking it was just someone playing around. But then, it got closer, a second shot. This time, dangerously close to us, sending bullets ricocheting off the rocks just meters away. Panic set in. What were we dealing with? We didn't waste a second. We grabbed our shotguns and bolted into the woods, heartbeats echoing in our ears. Moments later, another shot rang out, and we were certain our tent had been hit. We were stranded, terrified, and in complete darkness. With no cell service and the forest shrouded in black, our only choice was to find shelter. We stumbled upon a hidden spot beneath the roots of a fallen tree, a makeshift sanctuary. There, we waited in silence, wondering who was out there in the dark with a gun. Morning finally broke, and with the first rays of light, we packed up our gear in record time. We didn't look back. We ran back to our cars. It was only then that we could contact the authorities. The police took it seriously, but the mystery lingers. Who fired those shots in the dead of night in the remote Norwegian wilderness? To this day, we have no answers, no closure. This harrowing experience left us scared, and it took us years to muster the courage to return. But it's a story we had to share with you, our loyal viewers, to remind you that the wilderness can be a wild and unpredictable place. It was a dark and chilly morning when my hunting buddy dropped me off in an unfamiliar area. The anticipation was palpable as I ventured into the dense brush, searching for the perfect spot to set up. The adventure had begun. The forest was silent, except for the faint aroma of swamps lingering in the air. I thought nothing of it, attributing the smell to some harmless swamp gas. As dawn approached, I let out a few calls, but there was an eerie silence in response. And that's when things took a chilling turn. Suddenly, I heard the unmistakable sound of twigs snapping behind me. My senses were on high alert, but I dared not move a muscle. With growing light, I realized that what I had thought was a tranquil meadow was, in fact, a swamp littered with moose skulls and bones. And just yards away, a fresh kill. It was a heart-stopping moment when I noticed those skulls, and my instincts screamed danger. The hair on my neck stood on end, and I was flooded with adrenaline. I knew I was not alone in this wilderness. With caution and fear coursing through me, I made a swift decision. I retraced my steps and positioned myself near the road, far from the potential danger lurking in the swamp. I wasn't taking any chances. My survival instinct kicked into high gear. I didn't dare investigate the source of those twig-snapping sounds. The last thing I wanted was to become bear food. To this day, I wonder what was out there in the darkness, hidden among the trees. That hunting trip will forever be etched in my memory as the day I danced with danger in the Alberta wilderness. It's a chilling reminder of the unpredictability of nature and the untold mysteries that lurk in its depths. Our story unfolds in the untamed wilderness of Oregon, a realm ruled by an avid upland bird hunter, a loyal English setter named Reggie, and an insatiable thirst for adventure. But little did they know, this was no ordinary hunting trip. This was a descent into the uncharted. Envision a vast, remote expanse, stretching beyond imagination. A lone hunter and his steadfast companion venturing into the unknown. Yet, what they were about to face would defy the laws of nature itself. It all began like any other day, with our intrepid hunter setting forth into the Oregon desert, pursuing elusive game birds. The beauty of isolation held them in its grip, but what awaited was far beyond the ordinary. As they ventured deeper into the desolate gully, Reggie, the ever-watchful hunting dog, began to act peculiarly. This was not your run-of-the-mill wildlife encounter. This was something unnatural, something otherworldly. Our hunter recounted a creature that defied logic, a big horned sheep, yes, but one that sat in an unnatural posture, wept like a human, and uttered chilling whispers. It was a nightmare incarnate. Panic surged as our hunter grappled with the incomprehensible. Reggie, usually fearless, was reduced to a whimpering, barking mess. Tension reached a breaking point as the creature's imploring words echoed through the air. In a desperate bid to escape the nightmare, our hunter and Reggie scrambled up the gully, racing against time. The pressure in their heads and the terror in their hearts became almost unbearable. Safe in their truck, they left the haunting scene behind, forever haunted themselves by the inexplicable encounter. Sleepless nights, unanswered questions, and fear of the unknown became their constant companions. This is a tale that shatters rationality, leaving us with more questions than answers. What was that creature, and what did it seek? The truth may forever elude us. If this spine-chilling saga has left you as bewildered and intrigued as it has us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more enigmatic tales. Until we meet again, stay curious and stay vigilant in the face of the unknown.